Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Peach Podcast with Seductive Peach. And I have a very special guest for everybody today. Please welcome to the show, PJ, the reptile model. Welcome. We doing it. How are you?
You didn't even get a chance to finish your statement, did you?
It's good to see you, Queen.
Queen, how are you? I'm so glad to see you again.
Yes, you too, for sure. For sure. I'm glad we were finally able to make this happen with our schedule. So
I know, right?
And you are also the first one. I don't know if you've seen the new border for the show. I'm freaking loving it. Okay. And at first I couldn't get it working. So I'm just happy it's working now.
Without this is brand new, the Seductive Peach with the gray and black.
Yeah, that's all new right there. It's the first show it's actually working with. So I'm happy. I had to change it from like a JPEG to PNG or something like that. Right. Like whatever. But anyway, please introduce yourself to everybody and tell everyone where you're from.
Okay, so so my legal name is Pamela Johnson, all right, aka PJ the Reptile Model, and I hail from North Carolina by way of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Awesome.
So, yes.
And why don't you tell us, you've been in a lot of different things, so why don't you start by telling us like some maybe fashion shows you've done or different hosting shows as a model, different events, any events you have coming up.
Okay. So, let's see. So I met you. Let's start there. I met you at the She Who Inspires Me award ceremony. That was our second annual award ceremony with ETF Entertainment. The owner and operator is Ricochet, aka Shakia Yancey.
Shout out to Ricochet.
Yes. So she actually named me her president. I'm now the president of ETF Entertainment. And
congratulations.
Thank you so much. And we're looking forward to the third annual. So I hosted that event, not only hosted, but helped her head it up. And Queen, that was the hardest thing. Two queens at separate ends of the world trying to do a ceremony. Okay.
Listen, can I just tell you, right now I had to interrupt you and let y'all know you guys nailed it. You slayed it. It was beautiful ceremony.
Thank you.
You were a beautiful host. Like the whole thing was beautiful. I thought it was amazing and beautiful because it's other women, like-minded, lifting each other up. And I think that's a beautiful thing. I always encourage women empowerment and promote women empowerment. So I thought it was such a beautiful thing. And I was honored to even, be asked to come and interview guests. So we're going to have that footage out soon too for everybody, by the way. But I'm definitely was really happy to be there and honored to be there. You guys pulled off a beautiful ceremony.
Thank you. And it was such a blessing to have you there. It really was. It really was. So that is an every year thing that's going to go on with her and with ETF Entertainment. And then we'll circle back around with what else we have going on there. But as far as modeling, I don't know if anybody's following me, PJ Pamela on Instagram and Pamela Johnson on Facebook, but the pictures are just the pictures. Everything else that comes along with that is outside of that is where a lot of what's going on with me and for me way outside of the pictures. So I will be walking in Atlanta Fashion Week in Georgia. I did a casting call to walk for Mr. Tim Johnson, a designer here in North Carolina. So I'll find out about that. I host mental health events in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania with a group that I'm affiliated with House of Wax. And and that's HOUSZ.
Mhm.
SEZ, house of what? HOUZE. They're going to kill me. House of Wax with two X's. So every year, whenever there's something going on with Mental Health Awareness Month, or that, I go out to Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh,
Mhm.
PA, and we'll do that. They are actually going to help sponsor the next She Who Inspires Me award ceremony. So all of these connections are just kind of, you know, coming together. Um,
Mhm.
and let's see, with with connected to Georgia, a lot of
Mhm.
things going on in Georgia. So I'll be going out to BMF is having a pool party in August. So I'm
Mhm.
invited to come out there. And let's see, is something else going on? Oh, I was signed to an agent in Georgia. So
Mhm.
hoping to get
Nice.
gigs from there. I'm
Mhm.
doing a movie called Oceanside that's filmed here in North Carolina, where I'm a bad A detective. So
Mhm.
I just do a lot. And then, of course, I model with my babies. I have my snakes.
Right.
So
Yes. Yes. Now, did you grow up having reptiles like that? Was it always something you were interested in? You a
girl,
pet lover? No,
girl,
seriously, I would
let
be
me.
scared. I would be so scared to be standing there with this big snake she has, like this anaconda snake. Like, I would be petrified. I don't even know if I can stay still with that thing in my hand. Where
So,
it wanted
so
to go.
let me give you guys a
And
backstory about.
it's hard enough to model just keeping different poses. And
Oh,
then like I give you your flowers. Like it's hard enough to just keep a pose for 2 minutes. And she's doing it with a whole big fat snake in her wrapped all around her body. Please, the backstory on that.
okay, but my babies love the cameras. But here's the backstory. About, I don't know, I think it was like either during COVID. Yeah, it was during COVID, somewhere around there. But before that, my daughter was like, Mom, my youngest daughter, she'll be 39. But about 6 years ago, she was like, Mom, we want to get snakes. Who want to get
Mhm.
snakes? The boys, my grandkids, the babies, they want snakes. I'm like, okay. So, and where they supposed to stay? Like, where y'all gonna be? So anyway, she gets the snake. She does all this research, and I'm telling you, like, my daughter's a forensics biologist, so she did
Mhm.
whole gobs of research before getting these snakes. So she
Mhm.
started off with the least constricted snakes that were for the kids. Talked to the
Right.
pediatrician. They were like, we already know you guys are like Dr. Doolittle family. We're not worried about it. We know that the kids are safe. So boom. So she had me take a picture with her. At that time, the snake was about 9 feet. So she
Oh.
had me take one picture with her snakes, and
Mhm.
then this reptile group that we now belong to went wild. Oh, your mom should do that. So she named me PJ the reptile model. So I had to get over my fear of snakes in like 3.3 seconds. Okay. So then after that, it was like, okay, I'm going to have to get my own collection because they had moved to South Carolina and I'm here in North Carolina. I can't keep running to South Carolina to borrow a snake and this and the other. So I had to start collecting my own snakes. And so, but she named me, that's where the name came from, PJ the reptile model, getting over my fear of snakes in 3.3 seconds and the things we do for our grandchildren. Okay. So I'm like, oh, we don't want a hamster or a gerbil or a turtle. No, we want snakes. Okay. So kaboom, that's what we ended up so that's where the whole PJ the reptile model,
Okay, all right.
that's where it all
I was always curious about that because I would be petrified standing there with those snakes.
honey. So I have five. I have four reticulated pythons and one anaconda. And so I fed the big ones. So I won't show the audience the big ones, but I do have one of the babies with me.
Okay.
And I always use I'm sorry, you guys, if I keep fade, I'm trying not to fade out of the picture. That's rude. So, so
Little
I
girl
always,
sitting in the snake.
I always use a hook. Okay. And I always use hand sanitizer before picking them up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, preference. That's what I choose to do. I don't want to smell like anything edible. So
that's actually good thinking.
you're right. So here we go. We have Romulus. This is Romulus. He is,
wow.
He's a reticulated python. He is albino with lavender and yellow and yes, all kinds of colors. So I'm trying to bring it. Where's the camera? Here it is. So that's Romulus. I have Othello, Marvel, Scar, and Thanos. So they're all named after Marvel comics except for one. So yeah, so this is.
So you love Marvel comics as well? You like comic books?
Well, my daughter started that too, naming them. She named her first set of snakes were all named after Game of Thrones characters. And so then we just started going. She started helping me name mine after Marvel characters.
Yeah. That's cute.
Yep. So that's that. And they love taking pictures. I haven't taken pictures with this one yet. But the big ones, yeah.
Well, this is Romulus's debut today.
Right.
On the camera.
On the Seductive Peach show at that. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, I love it though. I love it. I wish I could be brave enough to do it because that would be hot. You know, Seductive Peach with the snake. That would be hot.
Yes, indeed.
I'll admit, I'm scared.
That's okay. I'm gonna fly up one day. We'll get you broken in.
Oh no. Y'all might want to definitely tape that scene. Do you have any events you said you have an event coming up, a fashion show coming up shortly, right?
Yes. So next weekend I will be walking for Atlanta Fashion Week. Mr. Calvin Johnson is heading up the fashion show. And I have to really thank him. He reached out to me and asked me if I would be a celebrity guest model for the show. Right. And I'm like, yes. Shout out to him. Yes. Mama D is going to host. Mama D from Love and Hip Hop, guys. She is going to be hosting the fashion show. It is a 2-day event. It starts with the children and then it goes to the adults. And then on Sunday, so this is a Saturday, Sunday event. So I'm walking both days, Saturday and Sunday. So
is there a location they can or a place they can get tickets or anything?
Yes, it is Good Life, and it's GOODLYFE, goodlife.com. So goodlifefashion.com. Yes. And so that would be awesome. Anybody in the area or close to the area, if you'd like to come out, watch us rip the runway. It is just totally awesome. We had a meet and greet last Saturday. Oh my gosh. We had a blast. It wasn't supposed to be any necessarily a casting call or anything, but some fashion designers, some top designers happened to come. And so all of us models said, well, hey, let's go ahead. Let's walk for them and see if we can, show them who's going to be representing their clothes. So that was dope. So circling back around to the biggie. Okay. So not sure if anybody knew, but I am getting my own dating show through ETF Entertainment. Yes, we are doing a PJ Single Ready to Mingle show. Casting starts Friday, July 26th in Chicago, Illinois. We're doing a 3-city: Chicago, Illinois, Rockford, Illinois, and Milwaukee.
Okay.
Yes. So we're casting those days, but we'll film in the fall.
So how can people reach out to for an audition?
They can reach out to me. I'm going to start putting the the schedule up, like where we're going to be those days. And they can also reach out to Ricochet, Shakia Yancey, since that's my boss and she's going to be doing the big things with it. I'm pretty excited. I'm nervous and excited all at the same time because, you know, in case nobody knew, I'm 62 and trying to find love.
Yeah, so this is definitely going to be an interesting dating show. I'm like very excited, actually. I'm happy for y'all. I'm very excited to watch. Like, I can't wait to watch already. Like, yes. So I'll definitely be supporting and everything as well. So,
thank you.
Do you tell everyone all your platforms you're on and what name they can follow you on each platform?
Okay, so for Instagram, it is PJ Pamela. That's PJ PAMLEE, 2 E's, and that's on Instagram. And on Facebook, it is Pamela, because with the blue check, they make you use a legal name, right? So it's Pamela Trap Johnson. But if you pull up Peej Johnson, it may still come up there as well. And that's PEEG JOHNSON. And then I also have a PJ, the Reptile Model Facebook page. So, you know, you're bound to find me somewhere on there.
One of those pages.
Yes.
Just follow all the pages. You'll be tuned in 100% on everything that's going on. Yes. Definitely, you were amazing when I met you. Very sweet. Absolutely loved it. We both were wearing red sparkly dresses at this event when we met, and I said, "Oh my God!" I pointed it out to. She said, "That's because we understood the assignment, Queen." I said, "Queen, like that that's part. Period. That part.
That part." You know, it's like, you know, I can't sit down. Of course, you know, I just stay busy. People reach out. You know, how much would you charge me for this? And how much would there's a rapper here in North Carolina. He just hit me up 2 days ago. I have another music video I want you to be in, Queen. How much you gonna charge me? You know, so I know they mean business whenever they
definitely when they asked you that too. Definitely. So don't forget, y'all, not only does she host events, she's starting a new dating show, President ETF Entertainment, in a whole nother show, right? A whole nother series we were talking about.
Yes, so I'll be a detective in a movie called Oceanside, a blind date. Yeah, and it's a blind
date. A whole lot. So y'all need to follow every single page to even keep up to speed with that.
They might need to put on some heelys because I'm also going to be in the Caribbean mask. It's called Carba Mask, where they're wearing the big feathers and you know, that's coming up in August as well. So I'll be doing that. Like I said, I'm just like bouncing all over the place between North Carolina and Georgia. North Carolina, Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, I did a project in Miami weeks ago. So waiting for the footage to come from that. I did a I Am My Brand television show with Miss Kendra Nicole. She has her own show called I Am My Brand. And as soon as they drop the link with that, I will put that link up because we had a few little surprises on that show as well. So
awesome.
I what can I say? But I would love to have a life partner to help share these things with me. You know what I'm saying? You look, honey, it's like the Jay-Z Beyonce relationship or John Legend and his wife. What you see what I'm saying? Just a life partner. Somebody
have another partner that's like-minded, on the same page. And also, you know, have your power couple match.
Yes.
And that's what it is.
Exactly. Somebody that wants you more than just one thing, you know.
Exactly. More than the P, period. And we don't mean PJ.
A quick roll in the hay and then they out. Right. And it's more to me than that. And so I'd rather be celibate as opposed to just being used by somebody. So, you know, so
I'm just saying. I had my whole revelation with that too. Like, I just turned 40 years old, and I'm like so over that, like so over it. Like telling anybody that hits me up, like, nope, I'm out of order. I'm celibate now. I'm celibate to everybody but one person. But yeah, I'm definitely like you know, I have the most amazing person in my life right now, and I wouldn't trade him for the world. So
oh, I love it. It's I mean, it's hard. You know, I hate to keep telling the same story on everybody's show, but you know, it's hard when you get ostracized by the younger people, the younger models. You know, I don't get invited to places that wherever they are, I'm not invited. So that's why I'm glad, in a sense. I'm like, every time another opportunity comes up, I kind of look back and I'm like, thank you guys for always leaving me out of everything, because they could be coming with me. I could be a very good role model, and I didn't have to model. I've only been modeling for 4 years, and so I don't have to model for 25 years to know the game. Number one. And then to show you a couple of things and what to look for when it comes to gigs, and when somebody reaches out to you, how to sift through the BS. But they don't want to deal with me, so fine. I'm good with it. Trust me, I'm good. So when
you have all these doors open, you know, one door closes, another one opens for you, two more open for you.
Two or three more, as a matter of fact.
You know, you're right, exactly that part. Like, you've been doing amazing, Queen, and I'm very proud of you and happy for you as well. And want to give you your flowers on the show, because you definitely been doing your thing for sure.
Thank you. I just love it. I love it.
Welcome. Is there any shout outs you want to give before we wrap things up, or anything else you want everyone to know?
I do. I want to shout out my photographer. Okay, I can't leave him out, Lim.
Of course not.
Okay, those pictures are too dope to say I did this all by you know, that I did the pictures all by myself. And he designed this backdrop for me.
Nice.
And then, of course, my queen, Shakia Yancey Ricochet of ETF Entertainment. I have this stuff wouldn't go on if it were not for her. I also have a designer that I met. Her name is Shantia. I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right. You guys give me one quick second, because I have got to give her props. She is making Sundiata, Sundiata. Her name is Sundiata Williams, and she is hand making an outfit for me to to walk on the red carpet at the Atlanta Fashion Week show. And she's also going to dress me for my dating show. So I'll be wearing all of her designs for the show. And awesome. Yes. So she is a model and also a fashion designer. So we will be ripping the runway together in Atlanta Fashion Week, but I am also going to be her brand ambassador and repping her designs for anything that's on the networks or on television, movies, whatever. She's now my designer for that.
So, that's awesome. That is networking at its finest.
Just saying. I'm just saying. And then I have to give a huge shout out to Miss Melissa Flynn, the Seductive Peach podcast. Okay. To my queen, most definitely. And just everybody, Calvin Johnson, for bringing me on to be a part of Good Life Fashion, because he is also going to do a huge show in Shreveport, Louisiana, where we will be ripping the runway for 50 cents. Okay. So again, I want to thank all the young girls who said, don't do nothing with Miss PJ. We don't like her. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you to all our haters out there. That part.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. When I did the project in Miami, they were like, "You don't have any models you can bring with you," because they had money in the budget that they needed to spend. Mm-hmm. I had nobody. Nobody. There was nobody I could take with me. I hadn't met the dope models from Atlanta yet. So I didn't have anybody. So that's money. So they're like, well, don't worry about it. We'll just bring you back another time, and then we'll just use the rest of the budget for that.
Well, listen, in case you didn't know, I do model too. So you ever need anybody to tag along, hit me up. I actually just signed up with the talent agency just to get more gigs. So I just signed up with one, 99.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just signed up with them so I can try to get more gigs with that and maybe some acting too. So yeah.
Yes.
I literally just signed up, so I'm about to start doing my workshops and start getting get my comp cards. And I just signed up and got registered, about to go do my thing with that because I need some more gigs. I need some more gigs.
I hope that's dope. I hope to collaborate with you in some way again then. If at all possible, either it's going to be silver screen, runway, or something. So I'm sure this won't be.
Hit me up anytime. Anytime. I'll be game.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm so proud of you, Queen.
Girl, I just can't. It's like after we get off the show, I'm gonna be like, darn, I forgot to tell her about that. Darn, I forgot to tell her about that. Darn, I forgot to tell. But I mean,
no. Listen, hey, if you even think of anything, please share. You have a lot of stuff going on. You definitely need to make a whole schedule just to post your schedule because you got a lot to keep track of.
I love it. I just love it. I love my life. And and I always tell people I don't look like what I've been through. But I just love my life. I would, of course, there's more I want to do. There's a gentleman, Lewis Jones. He reached out to me one day and he was like, "You're underutilized." And I'm like, "Me?" He goes, "Don't you know you're a gold mine?" And I'm like, "I'm a gold mine?" He goes, "Yes, we have got to get you more and more stuff going." You know what I'm saying? He said, "You're underutilized. You're supposed to be doing a whole lot more than you're doing." So I appreciate him as well. I'll be working with him soon. So I'm just saying, I just love it. I just love it. Okay.
Right. It's definitely a lot of dope opportunities. Definitely. And God be the glory, because it definitely ain't easy out here. Everyone sees the pictures and the videos and the good times and the good, but it takes a lot of work to to even model, period. That takes a lot of work. To host the show, that takes a lot of work, a lot of energy,
and a lot of money.
Right. Throwing an event is not cheap. Definitely. I know that.
It isn't at all. But each year it gets better. We had 1/3 of the theater. This time it was over half, almost the entire theater was packed. So that was dope. That was truly a blessing. So we're looking forward to the 3rd year, and then we're thinking about doing a He Who Inspires Me award ceremony as well. So
fellas, nice.
Yes, so fellas, there are some kings out there. We understand that you deserve to get your crowns as well. So we're not leaving you out.
Well, that is so thoughtful too, because a lot of the time, we do, encourage women empowerment, but it is still good to lift up our kings as well, for sure.
It is. So, we understand there are some out there that are actual single dads, and they are working just as hard as any single mom. So we truly understand. We understand wholeheartedly. But but again, I appreciate everything that you have done. I appreciate you. We finally get this. Got our schedules together to get this show popping. And I can't wait to do another show with you.
Almost deaf. You have anything else that's coming up in the future? Whatever, you're more than welcome to come back on the show, Queen. Just hit me up, give me a shout. You know how to hit me up. Get in touch with me. So anytime you need me, I'm there.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Very
And
much. I love your vibe. You got a dope vibe. For sure. So you're always gonna be queen. You're always.
Oh, let me tell you this right quick. I put up a little story, and somebody chimed in and told me I look like the beaver at Bucky's gas station. So at first I'm thinking, is that supposed to be an insult or a compliment? People are so mean.
Never even heard of it before.
It's a gas station. You'll see it all on the highway. It's all up and down 95. And I'm thinking, maybe I need to reach out to them. Maybe I must be related if I look like the beaver that's on there. So maybe I should reach out. Maybe they owe me some money. You know what I'm saying? But just people are so mean. These are the things that I go through. And I try to, vent to people that I thought were close to me, just to explain these are the things that happened to me, but it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. They don't want to hear it or whatever, and it's fine. And I'll just continue to deal with it. But haters just keep making me greater. That's all. Every time they do one thing.
Exactly. Haters are motivation, and haters just keep you motivated. And greater things are always to come. Like one door closes, 3 more opens. So it's definitely been a blessing to even get to meet you, for sure. And I do look forward to working with you. Yes. And it was a pleasure and honor to have you on the show, for sure.
Thank you. You give me life, girl. You give me life.
I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you. Because, I really do try to motivate and inspire people and stuff. So when I hear things like that, I do appreciate that. You sharing that. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. All righty.
I'm going to be actually making a new video too for my intro and outro, but for now we're going to do the same outro, y'all. Everyone have a blessed night. Make sure y'all follow PJ the Reptile Model on all platforms.
Yes.
She's just out here doing it. Book her for anything. She does it all, whether it's hosting a show, modeling, whatever. If you want your reptiles and some pictures with her, hit her up, know?
Yep. Or if you want to rent their reptiles, my reptiles are also for rent.
Well, there you go. There you have it. She does it all.
Let me know whenever you have the link up. So girlfriend, I'm just going to put it everywhere.
Oh, as soon as I hit end, after the outro, as soon as I hit end, it's gonna automatically post to all the platforms automatically.
Okay, good.
And I can send you the StreamYard link too after I get it downloaded.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching the Seductive Peach Show with our girl Melissa Flynn and her special guest PJ the Reptile Model, and we shall see you soon. Good night.
Most definitely, everybody. Have a blessed night, and thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Even after the show, you can share. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support.
Thank you.